So we are outside for a test drive. Today we are testing Denza N7. It's a mid-size SUV. It's a product of a joint venture of Mercedes-Benz and BYD. This car was released a year ago in July 2023. But I have to notice here that currently BYD owns 90% share of this project. So I have to say that mostly it's a BYD car. A few words about my first impression. This car does have a very premium feel. Due to the soft materials around, due to the real wood instead of the plastic one that was used in the previous generations. Also, the seats are made with leather. They have heating, cooling, massaging functions. There are 16 speakers around the car, and they have a very solid bass. Actually, that is the first mass production car that is using Devia LED sound system. It has a crystal shift knob and some other crystal buttons. I haven't seen it before. It does have a premium look, but I have to say that me personally not a big fan of things like that. It has a big 2.5K screen, which has 17.5 inches in size. And I can also see an AR head-up display in front of me, where I see the navigation, where I see my current speed. This car comes in two versions, with a dual motor and a rear motor. We are lucky this one has two motors, which means we can go from 0 to 100 in just 3.8 seconds. Woo! Actually, this time when we do the test, it's not allowed to go from 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds, but we just made a quick acceleration here when there were no other cars, and I have to tell you, it does have a solid acceleration. Later on, we're gonna try an auto parking function, but before we do it, let's go back to the store and I'll show you some other details. As you can see, the design of this car looks really great. No surprise, it was designed by Mercedes-Benz. An interesting feature of this car is crystal-like LED lights over here. As for the charging capabilities of N7, it can go up to 630 kilometers on one charge if it's a dual motor version. If it's a rear motor version, it can go to 702 kilometers on one charge. Denza claims that it can charge to the range of 100 kilometers in only 4 minutes. But there is a trick for that. As you can see, it has two charging docks, one on the right and one on the left. Besides giving flexibility at the charging station, it also allows you to charge it simultaneously from both sides, and you can go to this 100-kilometer range in just 4 minutes. The rear seats are also very comfortable. You can control the angle here. It's also made of leather, has a cooling, heating, and massaging functions. You can control the cooling system here, and there is another screen over here where you can also control different functions, and some small storage place over there. And of course, the 3/4 rear view of this car looks really amazing. Another cool feature of this car is a driving assistant. It can understand your voice commands, and you can control the navigation system in this way, the air conditioning, opening and closing the doors, and other things like that. So let's try it. 你好，同事。
我在。
回家导航。
好的。
So right now it builds for me a navigation to get back to the store. All right, we are at the parking garage and we're gonna try the autonomous parking function. So I can see it on the screen. It recognizes the parking slots on the left. So what I need to do is just to press the button. We go and we click start. And then I leave my feet off, leave my hands off, and it all goes autonomously. So yeah, you can see it. Let's see how many tries it needs to complete it. Last time I tried NIO ET5T, and today I can kind of compare which one does it faster. Actually, I feel like both of them are good, but my honest opinion, NIO ET5T was a little bit faster. For this car, it takes the overall speed to go forward and backward is a little bit slower, in my opinion. Here we go. On the screen, you can see the car parking. And yes, we are done. And at the end, I would just like to mention a few more things. So the price for this car is between 42 and 53,000 US dollars before the options. And we've tried the acceleration, we tried the auto parking functions. I spent half an hour driving around the city. My honest opinion, that is a great car. It is smooth, it is fast, and I really enjoyed testing it. And I'll see you next time. There are not that many cars today, so I think we are safe. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Whoa. Wow, that was last time I tried NIO. I feel like this guy is faster.